What is up, Star Citizens? For Test Gaming, I am Montoya. Thanks for joining me. Did you wander onto the main RSI forums recently and walk directly into a shitstorm of Glaive LTI arguments? Were you wondering what the hell that's all about if you're new? Well, don't worry about it. Don't feel left out. I'm gonna give you the whole Glaive LTI TLDR. That's too long, didn't read. The story began in a place far away, a long time ago. No, it wasn't that long ago, about 2 years ago. Original backers coming to the game. This is during the Kickstarter or immediately after the Kickstarter. Now, RSI put out 300 scythes. The scythe is the alien ship with the one blade on the side. Very limited run, very rare, only 300 to be sold, and that is it. They were sold with LTI. LTI means lifetime insurance. Let's just touch on that for 1 second now. Insurance in the game has said to be very cheap. They say the first mission you ever go on, the profit you make from that will more than cover insurance for the entire year for your ship. They always emphasize insurance is not important, yet as a little perk, a little tiny little perk for the original backers and the veteran backers who came in early, they gave you LTI with your ships. Now, LTI actually came back with all new ship releases later, but we'll discuss that another time. Back to the story, Glaives. Now, Glaives are the alien ship with the two blades. It's double the blades of the Scythe. And the Scythe was promised to be the only Vanduul ship that they would sell. So how did the Glaive come about? Well, RSI kind of made a little twist there. They said the Glaive is actually made by a company called Esperia, who actually takes parts and pieces from crashed Vanduul ships and puts them together into a human-made ship called the Glaive Replica, which is what we have. So in essence, they kept their word, kind of went around a little bit, but they have it. Now, a lot of Scythe owners got really pissed because they were special, and they were special. I was very jealous of Scythe owners all along. I really love these small ships, and I always wanted to get a Scythe, but you missed the opportunity, that was it, I can understand that. But along comes a Glaive, which is better than a Scythe, and now it's open to almost everyone. You had to get to wave 18 in Vanduul Swarm, which gave you the option to rent one or to buy one for $350. Now, I've never seen people so angry at not being able to throw money at a company before. There were a lot of problems during the event. People kept crashing out, servers would crash, you get kicked out the game. Very frustrating when you get to level 17 and suddenly the game crashes. Happened multiple times to a couple of guys that were in the game with me. Didn't happen to me though. The second I got in, wave 1 through 18 right through. There's no explaining that. So I do find myself as the proud owner of a ridiculously expensive little ship, which at the moment is pretty crappy. But it is rare. There were 1,000 of them being made available to everyone who was playing through Vanduul Swarm, and there were another 2,000 being made available to anyone who attended Gamescom, I do believe. Now, the problem is, they said no more Vanduul ships. Yes, here we are, more Vanduul ships. But listen to this side of it. You are CIG. You're going to Gamescom. It's an expensive event. How do you raise money? What is the easiest way to make $1 million? The easiest way to do it is to sell a ship that's going to blow everyone away, and that's what the Glaive did. I know they kind of to backpedal a bit about not selling Vanduul ships, but you know, I'm glad they did it. It gave a shot for a lot of people to get one of the ships they always wanted, and here we are. That was the controversy. The bonus part of it was that the Glaive was already in the game, the assets were there, the art was there, the ship existed, didn't have to spend any more money making it. Which raises the question, they said they would not sell the F8 Lightning, which is the heavy fighter, the military fighter. So if there ever comes a time where a CIG wants to make a quick $2 to $3 million bucks, I think we'll see the F8 Lightning come along too. Fingers crossed for that. If you have any more questions about the Glaive, the sale with LTI, or anything with LTI in general, post your questions below. Don't forget to hit subscribe. I'll see you guys soon.